welcome back to my channel. My name is Adora Stephanie Moto, aka Miss D. So, welcome back to another episode of ADA Talks. Today, we're going to be talking about a topic that's been pretty much making the rounds lately, and I have some people in the studio today to help me trash this topic, dissect it, like literally with fork and knife or chopsticks, depending on how you like to eat your story. So, we're talking about why do people, or why do you think people hide their relationships until it's literally officially legal or officially official? And if you think it's right to hide your relationship from the public, why do you think you should hide your relationship from the public? So to my right is Miriam Moore, Miriam aka Web Business Studio, and to my left is Mr. Evans aka Fufe. So guys, let's dig into this. I've been hearing lately people talking about how you should hide your relationship. You shouldn't put your relationship too much. If you have a fiance, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, keep it under the wraps. Don't put too much on social media until it's official. What's official, like literally until you're married, still maybe court wedding, traditional, whatnot. And other people just think that's bullshit. People talk about negative energy, how the enemies that be haters or just judge your relationship or jinx it or go behind you and say stuff. I'm not going to say my opinion about this, but I'll let my guests talk about why they think people do that or if they even advise you to do that. So Miriam, what do you have to say about this topic?
Well. My advice is that people should keep their relationship secrets at the beginning, but when they see that it's getting serious, they need to put out one or two pictures out there so that we'll know.
We'll know what, that you're serious now.
No,
how long? How do you know when it's getting serious? You're not engaged
the fact is that you have to put out pictures because now in this society we live in, there are a lot of people that I used to see all those memes or stories on Twitter where they'll say, I've been hiding my boyfriend for how many years, and then finally you put the picture out and then somebody say, is that not somebody's husband? Do you understand?
So it could go both ways. That's what we're trying to say. It could actually work in your favor or work against you. But now when you say wait till you're serious, I have something to say. So if you say wait till you're serious, obviously I think you're serious is when you're emotionally invested in that relationship.
Exactly.
You've got now.
Exactly.
Do you realize that if you wait till you get to that point and you post it and find out that person is married, do you know how hard it is? It's harder for you to pull out at that point in your relationship than if you actually put it in the beginning, so you can just know to stay clear. So it's tricky. That's too emotionally.
What me I would say is, no matter what I'm just trying to say is, don't keep your relationship totally secret, like start to end. You should put the picture of the both of you out there. It's not like if you are putting it out there, so just in case something. That's what I say.
So what you're just saying is limit the amount of information you put out. So not that you shouldn't let anyone know you're in a relationship or who you're in a relationship with, but I'm thinking what you're saying is don't put too much detail of your private relationship activities, so to say. So everyone can know I'm dating Miriam, but they don't need to know the day me and Miriam went to the cinema or went to the mall.
Things like that. When you are official, I feel like when you're official.
Then
but you're saying that when it might be too late.
If you're worried, or if their worries are things about like to find out the person is having another family somewhere else, or find out incriminating information about that person, then I think when you wait too long, it's a bit more dangerous.
I think you should have done your own background check on the person.
Some people do, but there's a limit to what you can find out.
Personally, I don't like to put my relationship out there.
Because you're a private person, that's a personality.
I like to be very private, and I don't see the need to put my relationship out there just to verify something, because I feel like at the end of the day, what will be.
Yeah.
So if you're putting it out there to find out if he's dating someone else, he might not be dating someone else. It doesn't mean the relationship is still going to be successful.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean he's not going to cheat on you or anything. I just like to do my own thing.
Okay, but what I'm asking here is the general mentality people have is the whole negative energy, is the whole people will jinx your relationship. You cannot put your thing out there. Bad belly. You have to hide the relationship until you have married the guy. If not, that your girlfriend from secondary school that is your boyfriend. Jealousy will
you might put the picture out there, and then maybe one idiot that is jealous of you will now say, okay, this is my mission. This is my mission.
So that's my angle.
To destroy this.
Do you really think that because of people being jealous or the enmity or the negative energy that will bring, you should actually keep your relationship private? Not because of now finding out if he's cheating or anything on that way, but the fact of do you believe in that negative energy? Do you believe that jealousy can actually affect something that is solid,
Was
or
solid.
something that was built on trust and genuine love? Do you think jealousy can actually destroy that, or outside influence?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think generally you should be able to keep if you're dating someone, even if you're being open with your relationship, you're social media savvy, you're active and everything, you shouldn't be too open. It's not everything that happens that you should put out there. You should filter what's going out there, because at the end of the day, you don't know who has negative eyes for you. Let me put it that way. You don't know who wants your relationship to come down crashing.
Exactly.
And the thing in this life is, no matter who you are, there's somebody somewhere hating on you.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, of
That's
course.
simple.
People will just not like you because you're pretty. Like, I'm pretty. People will not just like you because you have nice dreads and it's real. People will not like you because you have a good smile. You don't have to do anything negative.
I could not help it.
Okay, you don't have a good smile. At least we got to his head.
Uh-uh.
Our point is, people cannot just like you for being you. You don't have to do anything negative or not
Yeah,
to like
people
you.
not like
But
you.
I'm still of the opinion that what would be would be. That, I'm sorry, I'm a strong believer of that, because let me use both of us as an example. If I genuinely love you and I start this relationship on trust and a good foundation, and Miriam sees that you and I are always having a great time, we're always posting when we have our dinner, you always make me breakfast in bed and I have to put it on social media, and she doesn't have a man, and she's thinking, fuck, this girl, forgive my French, this girl cannot have all this good stuff and I don't have any, and then she sets out to destroy us. I.e., she calls you up or finds your number or your page on Instagram and starts sending you DMs. And do you know that your girlfriend Adora, she's had 5 abortions in the past, she slept with 4 boys in our street. Is that enough to destroy what we have if we have a solid relationship, is my point? Because I think a lot of people are not very good at disclosure and talking with your partners. You might find out some information and you keep it to yourself and you're dying inside and it affects your relationship. I think if you start a relationship, honesty is very important, and like I said, starting it based on trust. Mm-hmm. If I meet you and you didn't meet me as a virgin or as a born again or whatnot, and I open up and tell you, well, just so you know, I've had 2 abortions in the past, and I dated a couple of married men at some point in my life, you already know that information and you chose to be with me. Now if Miriam wakes up tomorrow and thinks, oh, I can use this against Adora, and start telling you, oh, guess what, by the way, Adora has had an abortion before, Adora has da. You just like, I know. You don't have to tell how you know, but you already know that. So you just come and tell me, oh, so this girl hit me up on Instagram. I don't know if she's your friend, but this is what she said, and I think you should be careful with such people. I don't think that's enough reason to destroy what we have. So I think people would always come at you. But it shouldn't be, because when people say don't put it out before it's official. Honestly speaking, I think if someone's going to destroy your relationship based on hearsay, even when it's official, it can still be destroyed. Yeah. People get married and get a divorce after a month. Because whoever it is finally found out.
What you're saying is
the
most important thing is, as far as you have that trust with your partner.
I think what is strong is strong. And if it's not strong enough, it will easily be destroyed by exterior. If you don't have a strong foundation, I think it's going to go south. And also God, I mean, I'm not the best Christian, I'm sorry to say, but I believe in God extremely. I think that the good books talks about faith, and it says that when you have faith in God, as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. One thing Christians do a lot is we pray, but we still try to play God. You can't hand things over to God to protect you and your relationship, and at the same time still be paranoid about worldly people destroying your relationship. That's like serving 2 masters, in my opinion.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
If you are getting into a relationship with someone you really like, and you don't think it's strong enough, free advice, calm down before you start posting.
Yeah, that's it. If you don't think it's strong enough.
Chill, let me say something. Because any guy that is dating or any girl that is dating, suddenly they look very, very attractive. Yeah. People in relationships. The minute you start, this guy might be there posting his own pictures, saying no girl is paying attention to him. The minute you carry him on your head and you start posting him breakfast, this one, that
everybody
one,
wants to have him.
Start looking at him.
Exactly.
So you know it's not strong enough, and to calm down, wait till you are sure. If not, the way they will attack.
But how do you know when you're sure? That's the question I keep asking. At what point are you sure? Is it why I said, is it when you are married, when you've actually had a court wedding? Is it when you're engaged with a ring on your finger without a court wedding? Is it after the traditional? When are you actually ever sure?
When your spirit tells you are sure.
So that's why I started with the point where I said I think is when your relationship is based on trust and solid foundation. Because once it's based on that, I don't think it can be shaken. Because like you said, even if I've seen people who their relationships have crumbled after being engaged. I've seen people who their relationship crumbled after the traditional wedding before they made it to the white wedding. They were sure. And they still did that and it still destroyed. That's my point of, if you're scared about negative energy and people that will affect your relationship, they can always do it before or after marriage. So I don't think putting out your relationship is the key to a successful relationship, so to say, oh, people will not come at you, or oh, it's not everything you do in your private life that you put out. Now, when I say private life, what is private information? I think if you put out you and your man having sex, that's private information. Okay. I think if you put out your man and you in your bedroom, in your lingerie, you know, I'm like, that's come private. Get it, that's private. But I think if you put out pictures of you and your man going to the beach, you guys always going to cinema, or on your way to church in the morning and you're dancing the video, praise God, I don't think those are private information that can affect you. That just shows that you guys have a good bond and you're having a happy relationship. And that's what people are saying, that happiness, always showing you're happy. You've not heard haters saying, is he only had as boyfriend, so will not rest. Every day you check her WhatsApp, you can this man. Every day you go on Instagram, one new post of it's not only high game man, but the person is genuinely just showing. The person is genuinely then skip that post. Mute it.
No, we want to check everything.
So that's not my problem. But the point is, I think some people genuinely just want to show that they're happy, not because they need your affirmation, but they're genuinely happy and they just feel like putting it out there. But to the other people who don't put it out, you're happy, we know that, but keep it to yourself. Some, like you said in the beginning of this video, that you're a private person. Some people are naturally introverts and just don't want people in their business. Some people are extroverts. They're not trying to put their business in your face, but they are just like that. Like everything they do, it makes them happy. It's not like they're intentionally trying to rub it in anyone's face. They're just trying to show, oh, like I do a nice hairstyle today. I'm a vain person. Anyone that knows me knows that on my page, I take 101 pictures a day. That's because I love how I look. I take my time, I do my makeup, I'm like, girl, you were pretty. And I post it. Somebody, none yet. Okay. But somebody would see that same post and think, what is she feeling like? Oh, is the only her that can do makeup? Meanwhile, I was just being happy and taking pictures. Yeah. That shouldn't stop me from updating my timeline because of jealousy, because of haters, because of the my point is, where do we really draw this line, guys? Because it's really been a big issue.
Everybody should just do everybody should just do what's best for them.
But to crown this thing, like I said in the beginning, do you genuinely believe that putting out your relationship would attract negative energy first? That's the first question.
I don't think so. I feel what will be, if it will end, it will end. If it will work,
it will work. And sometimes you even need those challenges along the way to test your relationship. And if you can go through it, then it only reaffirms your love for each other and makes it stronger. And yeah.
So are you telling our viewers that if you're one person who likes your social media lifestyle and you always put out your relationship, that you can still go on without being scared that it will be destroyed? Or are you telling them to shut it and hide him or her?
Do whatever makes you happy. It's that simple.
Do whatever makes you happy.
So
based on your personality. Okay. If you are the introvert type, you don't like sharing, that's fine. But I just feel like when it gets official, like all those it's not compulsory for you to post your wedding picture, but yeah. Then the extroverts, please post as far as it makes you happy. By the end of the day, it's between the both of you.
Okay, there's a tricky side to this. What if an introvert is dating an extrovert, right?
See, it's very simple. The introvert will be quiet, the extrovert will be posting.
No, I want to paint a scenario.
Exactly.
I date you, for instance. You don't like your personal life out there. I like my personal life out there. Yeah. And I'm someone who always wants to take pictures with you. Hey, babe, you're sitting here, you're doing your work on your computer, paying attention. I'm like, hey, babe, let's take a picture. And then I go and post it. You don't like that. You don't want your pictures out there like that. I want it. Don't you see where that could be a problem in relationship? Because sometimes women start to think maybe he's cheating and he doesn't want people to know he has a girlfriend. You just don't like your shit out there, but she likes it. How do you reach a compromise in those kind of relationships?
I feel that boils down to communication and compatibility.
Exactly.
Like we are two different people. This is what I like, this is what I don't like. Before we start dating, let's find out, can we meet in the middle? We can't meet in the middle.
Then you go your way, go here.
You know why I like this talk? If you guys have been following my channel, you see the last video before this was on compatibility, and I said this clearly, that you need to be with someone who likes the things you like. This is one of the rises. I gave you the RISES. So literally this falls into the relationship part where you need to be with someone who complements the things you like. Recreational compatibility. If I love the outdoors, I love partying, I love going for dates, I love going for weddings, and my partner doesn't like it, it's gonna affect our relationship, because I'll always want to be seen with him, but he doesn't want to be out there as much as I do, or he likes being out there and I don't like being out there. That's gonna affect us. So I think it's right. Beyond a pretty face or a handsome guy or a rich guy or a girl with a big ass, look for someone who enjoys what you enjoy or doesn't have a problem with you doing what you enjoy. So on that note, post away if it makes you happy. Do it with someone who is comfortable with that and have an amazing life. Post it. We're not negative on this show, so we would always support and encourage you rather than bring you down. Until we come your way again next time, stay blessed and please subscribe to my channel. Click the subscribe button and the bell for notification whenever I post another video. Please leave a comment as well and like this video.
Follow me on Instagram, Mimi_Webiza.
Do you have a page you can follow?
Evans Adeha.
You heard them. I'll put the links below. Have a great day and God bless you. Bye.